Hello everyone, it's Kay here on a pretty foggy, misty Sunday morning. I've come today to share a little something with you that I've just finished and to show you this lovely paper range from Dovecraft Sweet Paris. It's, as you see it, all these different beautiful papers, acid free and all the rest of it. I'm just looking to see 150 GSM cardstock, 48 sheets, 4 sheets of 12 designs. It really is good quality, and what I chose to do with it was make another album. I did say when I showed off my last one using Graphic 45 that I would have another go at the album, and I'm delighted to say I've just finished it. So here we go, here it is. This is the paper, the album. This is the front cover. As you can see, it's pretty well the same principle as the Cats and Dogs album that I did previously. I have changed a couple of the pages around, added some ephemera from another source, but I don't for the life of me remember where it was. I should have checked it out for you, sorry, but it is all in keeping with the Paris theme, which worked very well. Just a little bit of flat back trim there from Scrimping Mommy's Craft Boutique, some wild orchid flowers, and the rest is quite self-explanatory. Into the first page, and it is 2 pockets, one at the top, and I think I've probably glued this down with the flowers, so I'm going to have to prise that open, and then another pocket at the bottom, and then there are 2 little flaps here which are magnetic, so the top one opens out this way, the bottom this way, so that you can put a huge photograph there or some memorabilia, and the magnet closure just keeps everything safe from where you want it to be. On the other page I've used a lot of things from Emily 28081. She has a little shop that she runs from Facebook, and it's called the Trinket Parlour, so I was able to secure little items like this that just add to the overall embellishment of the album. I just used the 2 Eiffel Towers, threaded this light ribbon through it. This then can open up, and you have 2 little flaps here which I've left quite plain, and you can put in whatever you want, memorabilia, a little photograph, some script, whatever you feel is appropriate. And then down the bottom is a little booklet which again is magnetic, and all of the pages would lend themselves to photographs, mementos of a nice little outing, tickets, whatever you care to think of. That's that page. I'll do those up later. Another flap page, top to bottom, with a little butterfly, ample space here to put a large photograph, or again memorabilia to put a little bit of writing about what you've done or not done, as the case may be. Close that one over. A little applique there, again from Scrimping Mommy's Craft Boutique. Then the centre pages, and these are identical, just 2 belly bands decorated with the little bling centre here and the tiny little ribbon. I've just picked out some little Frenchified, I can't remember, I think it might be the French seamstress, but I am not 100% sure, from Etsy. I've just cut out those. They are plain on the back to allow for journaling, comments, for attachments, photographs even. It's entirely up to the person that owns the album basically. And the same on the other side, it's just another of the cutouts. Very French in their theme, which is what this album is all about. On the other side, 2 more flaps with a little bit of vintage picturing going on. I've just used a little bit of flat back pearls here and some doodads to decorate the corners of the picture. I've tried to keep it simple and uncomplicated. I didn't want to overpower the papers or make it so fussy that you didn't feel you wanted to add bits and pieces to it. Again, the French seamstress, 2 little doodads here, the cotton reels, or what do you call them, spools, and inside a little journaling book with several just plain pages on it, nothing decorative at all, really for journaling. You could again keep little bits and pieces in there for safekeeping, travel tickets, whatever, if it was to commemorate a little holiday in France. I've got to cover up some little bits here with where I was a bit overzealous with gluing things, but I will put little strips of the paper in between each of these spine areas just to reduce the blackness there and tidy it up a little bit when it's completely finished, but I am 99% there. Then another corner pocket. I will put a little rose on there, it's fallen off and I'd forgotten. Some little doodads here. These again are little vintage pictures that you can journal on the back of or add photographs to, or simply take out and use as gift tags and then keep that as a good sized pocket for something else. And then here again is another of the little pockets decorated with just an ordinary border punch. And again, there's a little pocket at the bottom here, which is what these albums seem to be all about. Nice little tuck spots and places to keep special mementos of a given period of time in your life. And then I have left the back absolutely plain because I think this paper is really, really delightful. The spine is just more of the same, and although it's very, very discreet, I have just used a punch here on one edge of the paper stock just to add a little bit of detail. I do have a special thing from M's Trinket Parlour which I'll get out and show you because I think it will be a nice finisher on the spine. I've only just bought this, but it is just so in keeping with what I'm trying to achieve here. And it's a bronze piece. I will put a pearl or some such in the centre here. It could be just dangled from the top, but I rather like the idea of it being fixed. And then that concludes the overall theme of Paris throughout the whole of the album. So I hope I've inspired you a little bit. I hope I've given you food for thought. The paper stack is so beautifully put together, as you can see. It all blends quite well together, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing my latest album. Do go and check Emily's Trinket Parlour out. It is full of wondrous goodies. She really does go the distance and find some lovely little bits that just act as finishers, like these 2 Eiffel Towers here, for any project that you'd care to name. So thank you for sharing this time with me. As I say, I hope it's been an inspiration to you. Thanks very much for your time. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye bye for now.